Hey guys, Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon. Today we're taking a look at a 2018 Winnebago View. It's a 23J is the model number on a Sprinter chassis. I'm gonna go fairly quick on the outside because we're right on Highway 99 here and it gets a little loud. As I mentioned, Mercedes chassis, very well known now, great for their fuel mileage when they have this turbo diesel underneath the hood. I believe it's a 3-liter. Mercedes will tell you they get 20 miles per gallon. Don't listen to them. But real life experience, talking to customers, 16 to 18 is what you can expect, and it's very reliable that it's going to be right about there. In the RV world, that's incredible to get 16, 18 miles per gallon. So leading the pack there, they drive really nice. They definitely don't feel big and cumbersome when you're driving them. So these have become very popular for many reasons, that being a big one of them. You do have the powered and heated mirrors here. Alcoa wheels, not something you see on a lot of these chassis, but aluminum Alcoa wheels, newer tires on this thing. Oh wait, actually no, pardon me. Yeah, original tires, excuse me, but from 2018. It's a single slide unit, again, 23 feet, and it's not a very deep slide, which I think is a good thing, because that way when you're traveling, the slide's in, the inside stays super functional. Let's go real quick here along the bays, and then we'll show you the inside. Storage. And storage for your sewage hose. There is that little circle spot in the back. This is a sanding flush, so cleaning out your black tank there, hook up a hose and you won't have any residual smells. Your slide does have a topper on it to keep that debris off, very helpful. And then here we have our power cord and our dump outs for our black and gray tanks. And what else is in there? Your freshwater inlet. So this one has one inlet. It can either be, you just twist the valve, it's either your city water or to fill your holding tanks. It all does it through one. In the back, we do have a backup camera up top, receiver down below, and I think this is rated for 4,000 pounds. This says 5,000, so 5,000, I'll go with that. And it does have the 7-pin hookup there, so you have trailer brakes and things like that. Exhaust for our Jenny, which should be right there. Nope, storage. I'll just keep guessing, I guess. Generator. Ta-da! 3,600 watt LP generator, so running off propane there. And a bit of storage under our bed there. I don't know what's hanging down. Mystery. I'm not sure what this is. This is not a part of the coach, I can tell you that much. That is a cover for the rig. That's great to have. It's about 500 bucks. And pardon me, I said that you have one inlet for freshwater. I was mistaken. This is your freshwater fill for your holding tanks. The other side that I mentioned that on was just city water fill, so pardon me. Water heater here, water heater exhaust. It's a gas and electric setup. Pretty convoluted thing, but you can always tell it's propane there, and then it does have the electrical anode in there. So you have 110 heat on your water heater if you'd like it. Propane furnace there, a bit more storage here, and a inverter is placed right there, and you do have a couple of outlets from your inverter there, which is just kind of nice to have one running straight to the outside. On this passenger side, we do get a nice big awning, almost the full length of the rig. I'd say it's about an 18, 20 foot awning with some speakers down below it, nice little fog light. Gives you a nice little setup out here, and then you have the inverter hookup right there. So hook up a TV, you know, for a long period of time, you don't even need to start your generator to have stuff powered out here. I don't think we missed anything. Here is your passenger door. Very exciting. Come on in. Before you step in, I will point out just logical stuff, you know, not a reason you buy a rig, but super logical. It's stuff you appreciate when you own it. You know, battery cutoffs here, you control your step, your awning's all powered right there. I mentioned that because it's right by the door where it should be. So many rigs don't do something simple like that, and it's just easy to access. Those are all things you power as you're walking in or walking out. So come on in. Going back to the spot I was just talking about, this is also where you have your kind of entertainment center module here. So it's a Bluetooth, it's a DVD player. You can run your HDMI through it. It does everything that you need. It'll play music on the outside speakers, inside speakers. It hooks up to your TV for the DVD player. Just kind of your brain for the entertainment part of this, and then light switches above it. In your kitchen here, you have a 2-burner stove, double-din sink. TV on a nice little arm that'll articulate so it could be watched in that bed or here at the dinette. I love this finish on all these cabinet doors. What am I doing wrong here? I thought it was the push. Oh, little latches down below. But nice finish on these things, kind of a rounded finish. Keeps it from looking like a cookie cutter like every single other Class C out there. And just really easy to keep clean with that kind of sheer finish to it. Again, just not a lot of right angles in here, even with your cabinet doors. Good storage here. You have the water filter down there. That's what we're looking at. And then 3 good sized drawers here. That one's actually pretty small. Pardon me. 2 really good sized drawers. One that's kind of just fakes you out a little bit, but you can keep some stuff in there. Splash guard here, beautifully sized dinette. So again, you're a small 23-foot Class C, but between this dinette, your overhead bunk right there, and the bed in the back, you could sleep 6 in here, and everybody has enough space. The 2 chairs up front, they do both swivel around. You get a nice cockpit with it. Let me climb in here actually. Real easy to keep clean with this floor. You can always put floor mats down, but I like this stuff. You just, sweep it out, hose it out if you want. But really nice. That's one thing I love about the Sprinters is the visibility you get out of the front windshield. Nothing against the Ford ones, but you end up getting a much more narrow view, and it just kind of feels like you're looking through a tunnel. Not in these. It's 180 degrees, panoramic view. You can see everything. Really nothing obstructed in your view. Even this beam doesn't really ever get in your way because you have these big tall windows to the side of it. This is kind of neat. I don't see this a ton, but you have shades like so for privacy, keeping sun out, whatever you decide, and that's on both sides of the rig. I'm just making it look way more difficult than it is, but super nice. Gives you that privacy, and you have them here as well, so it's something that's not going to get dusty when it's put away because it's not getting any air to it. And it's just an easy setup where it's you don't even know it's there until it's time to use it. So I think it's very, very cool. And again, you have that on both sides and your windshield there for privacy. What I like about it, as opposed to like the curtains they put on, and I mean, I'm getting nitpicky here, but the curtains don't fill the space to flush to the windshield, so you actually kind of lose some space when they're just hanging down here. So I really like this. It keeps the cockpit part of the rig when you're using it. You swivel these around and you can still kind of use just this general area, all the plugs. It's just more seating for you. So I think really well done there. Good job, Winnebago. Proud of you guys. Yeah. Yep. Good there. Again, we mentioned this awesome size dinette. I mean, my wingspan's about 6'2", 6'3", to give you an idea. I mean, that's a big bed. I mean, someone 6'7", 6'8" could probably sleep there pretty comfortably. In the back, we kind of have this split kitchen here. I already showed you that. Here we have our microwave. Good storage underneath. Can double as a pantry for you. Just put some shelves in, but it's bare right now. You can put whatever you want in there. A lot of space. 2-way fridge here, so propane and electric, made by Norcold. Looks to be about a 5 cubic foot one. Up above it, we have our control board. This is the regulator for your solar. I believe you have 100 watts of solar on the roof. Your inverter controls there. Just turn it on, turn it off. Your readout for water pump, your heater, battery levels, tank levels. This is all your kind of brains of the thing here. Slide room, and then you can actually turn your propane on and off here. And then this does have holding tank heater, so if you're somewhere cold, flip that on. It will keep your holding tanks from freezing on you. We do have a corner bed here. It's like an ergonomic bed, so the backrests come up and down for you. Makes it a place where you can watch TV. You're not going to have to jack your neck up or anything like that. Just kind of uses, you can make this space more than one just thing. It's not just a bed. It can also be somewhere a little bit of a lounge for you, a place to hang out. So I think it's really neat. Yeah, and well done. You can actually, as far as corner beds go, it's pretty accessible too. A lot of the times the corner beds, you can only access it from here. At least this way, you can get out at the foot of the bed and get along to the side. Nice little vanity there. Good storage back in here and down below. And then I love these corner baths. I always feel like they hide away. They don't take up a lot of room, but you get a lot of space. I'll get in there and show you, just kind of give you a relative size on that shower, because sometimes it's hard to tell. But to give you an idea, with my boots on, I'm 6'3". People put these poles in just for storage to hang taller stuff in, but take that out, I got a ton of space. I can get my arms up, I can move around, it's not a problem. And these doors are great. They don't take up a bunch of room. It's opaque to give you privacy, and just really easy to keep clean too. So it's just one of those things that, you know, it doesn't take up any space when you're not using it, and it works perfectly when you are. Put that back in there. Perfect. And what else here? I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff on this rig, but I gotta leave some stuff to mystery for you. Again, it's a 2018 Winnebago View. 23J is the model. I mean, it's had a few shakedown tests, you know, so we know everything's working on it, and it still comes across as almost like a new rig. I mean, it's got maybe a little bit of fading on decals, but it's so minor that you might not even notice it if I didn't just point it out to you. Oops. But yeah, no, it's a great floor plan. It can sleep 6. You're 23 feet. There's a good reason to be getting into something like this. Not going to kill you on fuel. And the longevity of those motors speak for themselves. I mean, people put 500,000 miles on those motors, you know, without much question. So anyway, guys, thank you for checking out the video. I'm Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon, and I'll see you at the next time.